Welcome back. Hopefully this episode will be shorter than the previous one, because the previous one took an immensely long time to upload. I'm going to experiment with a new codec, and that may cause a delay in the publication of the next episode if it doesn't go well. Alternatively, it does go well, it may cause the next episode to come up reasonably quickly. That's to say, this episode, which I'll try to process rather faster than the last one. That was a very long time process. In the time since the last episode, I've reflected that now I've healed this sword, I can move him over here, I think. And then I can move this battering ram up here. And the other battering ram over here. This sword might die if he gets bombarded by both those archers and the city and the warrior, but we're not really very worried about that. What we would like to do is bring the battering rams up to attack the city. If we can get both these battering rams up here, then we can take the city down. But this city's only got strength 13, so I'm pretty sure if we can bring both these battering rams up, we'll be able to take it down next turn. And so we're not too worried about losing the sword. Okay, and the other thing is that I'm now friends with Quebec City because they recognise my profit. They want me to discover a new natural wonder, which I will do reasonably soon, I would have thought. It's going to be a little while before we get to astronomy. I'll hit the next turn button anyway. I think she's announcing me again. Very well. I think that the main reason that the people who are better... This is a very odd attack, isn't it? They're attacking the one on the closed terrain. Not the rough terrain, I mean to say, not the closed terrain. It's the opposite of open, but it's not closed. Right, so my city-state seems to be doing pretty well, and I think Corinth is obviously going down. I was just saying, I think that the thing that the people who are quicker will do quicker is get to astronomy. They'll get to astronomy faster, which will enable them to find the other continent or continents. I'm not sure whether there's one other continent. There might be two. There's 6 other players, so there could be 3 and 3, or it could be all 6 on the same continent. But in any case, I think they'll get there faster. So I've got double attack here, which is very nice, and we'll take this guy out. And we might as well do this with this guy, because he gets XP. I'm going to move this sword out of the way. This sword is going to kill the archer. Right, and the battering rams come up like this. Great General goes up as well. And I'm pretty sure these battering rams will take the city down. Actually, maybe we want some bombardment. Let's do bombardment with him from here. Remembering what happened in London. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? I like to imagine the people in Corinth as my battering rams come over the hill. Okay, let's view this city. This has got no buildings at all. It's got some silver, which you have already got. So this probably would be a good time to use our unique ability that we can raise the city more quickly. I think that is what we're going to do. Because this city is huge. Look at it. Look at that urban sprawl. So once we capture this city, we're going to get a lot of unhappiness. So we don't want this unhappiness as well. It will only take 2 turns for us to raise that. We do want to heal our units, but hopefully they can heal a reasonable amount in 2 turns. While we've still got the city. Okay, Thessalonica has finished his walls. I think we would like another unit to go down here. I was building the stable, wasn't I? And we could also do the temple, but probably not for a while. So I'm going to make another composite bowman, because I'm still not sure what this is doing there. Okay, so we can now advance on Athens. We've got a slightly awkward terrain position in that there's this bog. There's a road, but the road requires us to go past Sparta, which we're just getting redundantly bombarded if we do it that way. But if we go this way, it's going to take a very long time to get our units across, because even our horse archers can't move across the bog. Okay, so he's bombarded twice already, so he can't cross the river, which is slightly annoying. But there's no great hurry, so we'll just do that. And this one... yeah, I can't remember. Right, Hagia Sophia next turn. Okay. So that looks good. We've got an absolutely enormous amount of surplus food. But once we get the university, we'll need to take a couple of people off to work that. So, over here, it's looking pretty good. We're friends with the other maritime city-states, so that increases our food a bit. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. We've got all these farms, which just 2 food and 1 hammer. Oracle still hasn't gone. Let's see what happens there. Maybe I'll stick someone in the market. Might as well. I don't think that's doing very much. Okay, so I think we'll just knock out another farm. Right, and I'm taking double drill, and I'm healing. I don't know what Alex was doing bombarding this unit. That was like the worst possible unit he could have chosen. Right, we've got another great profit, and we can adopt a policy. So we're going to finish honour. Might as well. The gold cost of upgrading is reduced by 33%. It's quite nice, because we will want to upgrade these units before we invade the other continent or continents. And +1 local city happiness for the defensive buildings is quite good, because the puppets will build those. And we should actually get some happiness immediately, I think, Because I've got, yeah, there you go. Got 3 walls, presumably. Finished the Hagia Sophia, and we've got a great person. Now, I did say that we would use that to enhance our religion immediately. But I am wondering whether it might be worth using him to eliminate Christianity. There's Christianity in Valletta. So if I use the Great Prophet in this city, that will reduce me to 0 followers. But I think, and I'm not sure about this, but I think that it will remain the holy city for Christianity unless I can make sure there aren't any followers of Christianity anywhere. And that means it will keep this plus 30 pressure which it gets just for being the holy city. Because there are no Christian cities which are applying pressure to it. It's just getting plus 30 from being the holy city of Christianity. And we don't want that, because we want them to have Zoroastrianism. So because we've generated great prophet from the Hagia Sophia, that pushes up the amount of faith we need for the next great prophet. And so we'll need 500 for the next great prophet, but we do get some extra faith from the Hagia Sophia itself. It's going to take 25 turns to get to the next great prophet, but I don't think anyone has enhanced their religion yet. That's not the right thing. What we'll see is, does anyone have... Okay, so Islam's been enhanced. Yeah, okay, so Islam's been enhanced. And they've taken plus 20 combat strength, which might not have been bad for us actually, but and the peace gardens, which I don't think we would have worried about. Oh, and they've taken pagodas. So maybe we should have taken pagodas earlier, because they're quite nice. Oh, maybe not. So I am... So if we went to Valletta, then to Addis Ababa, and then to Hara... No, we're going to have difficulty. Quebec City's got Christianity as well. Zurich. Okay, let's not worry about that. We'll just enhance our religion. That's a horse archer, I don't want that. There we go. So, a second follow, I believe. We know pagodas have gone. Shrines are still available. Asceticism, rather. +1 happiness from shrines. Shrines and temples provide +1 food. That works quite well with our plus 10% food if we're trying to get lots of really large cities. But I don't think we don't really want to get lots of really large cities, because once we've got to astronomy, there's not much more to do. We haven't got any wine or incense, so we won't worry about that. We're not going for a cultural victory. This is quite good. If we don't want this because we're intending to be at war most of the time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is quite good if you're going to get to the cities quite large, because a flat 15% bonus production, yes, I'll take that, please. And we are at the moment growing our cities a bit +2 production from a specialist. Well, I think that just means any specialist, so we're going to be running scientists quite soon. So that's quite nice, but it's a pretty small amount of production. I think we might just pick up aestheticism. And the enhancer belief. We don't want this. You see, they've stolen Just War, which would have been quite nice. 20% combat strength in enemy cities. We could have sent in our people and converted the cities, and then then captured them. But generally speaking, religious texts and itinerant preachers are the better enhancer beliefs, because they mean your religion can spread without you having to do anything, and then you can save your faith and use it for other purposes. But since there's another continent, we're going to want the people on the other continent to get our faith. I think we may want something like this. Stronger profits. And 25% less faith. Profit's quite nice because they eliminate the existing religion as well as giving them your religion. So if we're trying to get our religion, I'm going to try this. I've not tried it before. I think it might work. We'll see what happens. So Zoroastrianism is enhanced. Right, okay. Nutritionists are still available. The game's not going to go on for all that long, so I'm not sure how useful that will be. At least I hope it won't. We've also got the Colosseum. I've got a lot of happiness now because I've got the shrines. Everyone's got a shrine, so I get +1 happiness per city. I've still got 3 rams here, and 2 composite bowmen, 3 swords, and 2 horse archers, which have both got double attack, so I think that's going to be enough. Athens has still only got strength 19. Alex doesn't appear to believe in building walls, which I suppose is somewhat consistent with his personality as a very aggressive civ. I'm slightly disappointed that Alex hasn't put up more of a fight, really. I know that at the beginning of episode 3 I said that we weren't going to deal with Alex until we've got some more advanced units. Obviously we're not doing that. By coming across this way, although there's lots of marsh here, it is still open terrain, so we can still use these horse archers very effectively if we meet anyone on our way. And what we're going to want to do is bring our rams to here, here and here, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. This one's going to get bogged down in the marsh. This one will be able to go straight across, and this one will go across to the citrus. Actually, it'll probably go across to here so that it keeps the cover. Then it can go in. But we'll only need 2 rams to take the city down. In fact, even 1 will probably be okay. So we're not too bothered if he manages to destroy one of the rams. And so we'll try to get them across this marsh into the jungle, then zonk across to the city. And we'll take the swords to provide some cover, and the horse archers should work pretty well. So I don't need any more units, I don't think. So when we discover education, we'll buy universities, of course. So could go for the Colosseum. We have got quite a lot of happiness. Let's go for the stable. Go for the stable. Right. So, the horse crosses the river. You heal. You also heal. You also heal. You also heal. You go over here. You go here and then heal. You can just go to there. Cross over next turn. And General goes over here. Good stuff. Alright, right, and you heal. And you heal. Oh, I'm a worker. Sorry, I don't want to heal the worker. Right. Let's get together in here. Yeah. Obviously it was ridiculous to suggest that we could have founded a city and then built Petra there because it would be much too late. Okay. That's the end of Corinth. I don't want to advance with the horse archer too far. Let's... Actually, I'll go all the way over to here. Okay, no units at all. Well, that's good. So I will advance the horse archer to there. I'll have this horse archer up to here. I can't get both these rams across the river. That is slightly annoying. Never mind. Move this one over here. And that one over there. No, I don't. I thought I used all my movement points if I entered the marsh, but obviously not. I'll just go here. If anyone turns up, we can bombard them. Okay, General's going over there. And... yeah, we're having some difficulty getting everyone across the river here, but never mind. Yes, you just stay there. And you go over here, get some more trading posts going. Go away. Right. I'd quite like to know what's going on over in Palenque. So I've got +3 food at the moment. But I would quite like to work those, so I think I'll just leave him like that. So I'm not quite sure what this worker can do. Or that one. So, we're working all good tiles there. We're going to get one more when we grow. We'll do that. We'll get the university very soon, and then we'll put 2 people in that. So we don't need any more tiles there. And over here, I think I'll take the horse if that's okay with you. Can I finish that horse, I wonder? Try it. There you go. So, yes, we'll do that. And so you've got the farm to work there. And over here, I've got a bit of a paucity of good tiles, but I don't think having a worker is going to help with that. Yeah, I think we should buy this, shouldn't we? Send him over there to do that. And... yeah, we don't particularly need to go through there, so I'm just going to wade over this marsh. We're still having some difficulty. I don't want to move him so that I want him to finish healing. So I'm just going to move that sword to there. And I'm going to pause him. And him as well. Wait a minute, this battering ram still got another movement. I'll go down here. I don't want to move him here where the companion cavalry will be able to get him, so just leave him there and hopefully we can shoot him. Right, I've got another worker. Too many workers. What's this is he doing? Yeah, he's got much too much food, so let's send another worker up there. Off we go. We'll keep him busy for a while, just walking across anyway. You build a trading post. Next turn. Okay. I always forget about the Alhambra, so I'm not too worried about that. And we've got education. And Elizabeth still has a lot of units over here. Right, we're going to purchase a university here. And then, that wasn't what I wanted to do. We're going to put some people in it. We're going to take those people off. And work at the university. There. It's quite nice. Now, we do also want to buy a university down here. So we need another 600 gold. How are we doing for resources? Saying spare copper, spare dye, 2 spare marbles, silver, spices. So if people have got the 600 gold, we should be able to take it. But they haven't. Add up all that gold, it does not come to 600. I'll leave it for the time being. Right, and from here we are going straight to astronomy. Yeah, another one of these workers. I might as well put a farm in down here or something. At some point I will want to start deleting workers, but I don't think we need to do that yet. Can I buy that tile, or have I just spent all my gold? I just spent too much gold. Let's get some more gold from someone and then buy it. Right. Elizabeth.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
You were
Right.
saying?
She seems unusually echoey, doesn't she? It's probably 114, isn't it? No, it's not 109. 109. There we go. Right. So, Attila's court. I'm going to buy this tile. And we'll mine it, I think. Right. Let's just move him down here. And I'm trying to go to here, here and here, so... Okay, I'm going to move this one over to here. And this one round to here. Right. And these people are just crossing the river. I've got range, haven't I? So I might as well bombard that companion cavalry. No, I'll just wait there, I think. Yeah, moving forward. Oh, I've got another movement point, haven't I, again? Go there. So now the ram's just going straight across to these jungle tiles. And then they'll advance on Athens. But we do actually want some other units, don't we, really? Well, I think I might move this guy over. Yeah, let's go over there. Move that one over there. And so yeah, we'll go over to this jungle. And I'll take the drop motion. Right, more trading posts. Ooh, he's turned up with some units. Who knew? Right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the second attack now. It does look as if we can safely move this horse over here. And then we can bombard him. Now, he's in a bit of trouble, I think. Now we definitely need to move the horse out of the way of the ram. We won't be able to see them because the jungle's in the way. Ah, well, I'm just going forward anyway. Need the general up a bit. Okay, bring up some more swords. And an archer. Good. Okay, I finished the stable, which just means I've got to think of something else to build. Could go for one of these things. Not quite a lot of gold per turn, so it doesn't seem very worthwhile. Maybe I will just try the Chichenets, so... Yeah, I'm just going to fortify him. I've got fed up with trying to assign these workers. Right, this composite bowman is going down to London. What? Sorry, no, I've not got the unit. Right, you're going down to London. So he's got to build something as well. We'd better get this circus knocked out, I think. You're going to fortify there. That's probably going to die, but we're not really very worried about that. You're going to make a trading post. So that's that. We don't really care how many units we use taking Athens, providing that we do take it. Yeah, okay, it's not as bad as all that. Right. Yeah. Everybody is happy. Okay, the rams need to move forward. This is very important. And that means that this horse can't really stay there. Let's move off in this direction. Yeah, we'll... Even though it's got the rough terrain, I think we should take this guy out. So, light ram goes over there. I don't really want to be on this hill because we're getting bombarded by Sparta, but I think we've got to do it anyway. And I don't really want to get killed by the pike either. But I do need to move this unit. So... I think maybe we'll just knock him over there so that it doesn't get in the way. That, and that. And I'll go that way. There we go. And I'll just move this one out of range of the city and the pike. So, although I have... That was probably a mistake. I've left the rams so that they're the only people who can be attacked. And I'll move him down so he kills everyone. Oh, and I've got another unit. Excellent. Right. There you go there. Oh. Sorry, you need to fortify. I was waiting for the turn to finish. The problem is there are some actions which are implemented at the end of the turn, and so, yeah, I thought so. That pike's going to come around there, yes. No? Why is the... I don't understand why that pike didn't just attack that battering ram, because surely he can move 2 squares, can't he? Anyway, I'm not going to stop and argue about it. Oh, I've got another promotion which I don't really need. We can't take indirect fire for this horse archer. I mean, not this particular horse archer. I assume we can't take indirect fire for any of them. Which, in a way, makes sense, because obviously a horse archer can't actually fire over things. But since the crossbows can take indirect fire, I don't see why the horse archers shouldn't. Anyway, we're going to edit this, I think, and we're going to call this a super horse archer, because it's got all the promotions. No, we can't do that. I'll just call it a super horse then. Well, in that case, I might as well just call it a super horse like that. Right. And we're going to give him March, just in case anybody attacks us. Right. So I'm hoping, I'm not sure, that this horse archer will be able to attack from there. So I'm going here, you're going there. Yes, excellent. So we'll bombard him. Okay, this ram is going to go over to here, so that it's in the rough terrain. This one is coming over this way. And this one, he could heal, but I think we'll just fortify there. Right. So let's move him to there. And bring the bow up. Can I hit the city from here? Oh, I've got any attacks left. So obviously I can't. No, the Great General says it. I think I might as well just keep moving these people around on that flank. And this composite archer is much too late for the fight. Trading post. Right. Okay, so he's bombarding that, which is somewhat effective, wasn't it? Oh dear, he's destroyed it. Doesn't matter because 2 battering rams is definitely going to be enough. It's only got strength 21. Do not see the city. Apparently I can't see the city. Right. No, I can see the city. What's going on? I can't see the city. Okay, I'll just go over here. Go over here. There we go. So he moves out of the way, composite bombing comes in, extra bombard, probably redundant, but we get all the experience from it. Yeah, I think you are in some trouble, my friend. So, there we go. Create puppet, and we'll try to negotiate peace. Yes, the end is near. You seem very happy about that, which I'm pleased to see. He's not giving us any gold per turn. I don't know how they decide what the right deal to put here. I don't think that... no. Okay, they're only giving us 46 gold. Well, that's okay. Why has Zurich declared war on me because I made peace with Alexander? Doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, it seems to be a bug. So, okay, so we've become unhappy now we've occupied Athens because it's such a huge city and it hasn't got any happiness buildings. And it's got a sugar he hasn't even bothered to develop. I don't know what Alex has been doing in this game, really. I think the battering rams are quite fun. I'm feeling they're a bit overpowered. Just stay there. Yeah. And you. And... well, I guess actually you should come round south. Yeah, should possibly delete some of these units. Let's get this university for a start. Okay, peck out. We'll take your gold. I've probably got a lot of strategic resources I don't need, haven't I? Yes. What would you give me for 5 iron? I'll do something like 107, is it? No. 98? Okay, I'm gonna go for 98. That's fine.
King to cultic
And right, so he's got another 83, so probably about 4 of a luxury resource will be enough. Not luxury, a strategic resource. Do you want some horses? I don't have any use to these horses really. 83, would that do? No, it won't do. AC? Yes, okay.
King to cultic.
Right, so I just need a bit more gold. Get Holy Selassie.
من تفلق عليه.
I've got loads of these luxury resources. So you'll give me 109, is that right? Yeah. Okay. And we might as well try to take that 108 from Liz as well.
You were saying?
You have our silver. Okay, good. Now, down here, we're going to purchase a university. And we're going to put some people in it. Need that guy. There we go. Actually, come to think of it, I don't really need to work this one either. Let's put him in there as well. Oh, stagnating. So that's not too bad. Because there's nothing that we would have to do if we grew an extra population. And of course we're unhappy, aren't we? Yeah, we should possibly... We're getting the circus quite soon. And the Chichen Itza, which will also give us some extra... happiness. Yeah, I'd like to lose some food here, but I haven't really got any tiles. I can take off this wheat, I suppose, can't I? Doesn't really seem worth it though. Okay, so we're definitely keeping this sword. I think we probably just keep all the units. We have got the cheaper upgrades now. I'll carry on making trading posts here. And it looks like we're about to get the Oracle as well. So we seem to be doing really fairly well here. Oh, someone's into the Renaissance. We'll into the Renaissance pretty soon, so we're not behind very much in tech. Yes, okay, he looks less happy now, doesn't he? I don't think I'm very bothered about that, my friend. Okay, so I need one more happiness. And I've also got an extra policy, but of course I can't take order, which will give me extra happiness. What we're going to want is patronage, because I've got a lot of city-states, I'd quite like to keep them. So we'll take this and philanthropy. Right, we'll knock out the Colosseum here, I think. The temple. No, do the Colosseum. Okay, you just go in there. I've got far too many of these workers. Right, and you can also do a Colosseum. Move these guys to the coast. worker better make a plantation here, I think. I don't know what Alex was doing. Okay, we'll stay there until we invent astronomy. We stay there as well. So I'm wondering whether the rams are perhaps overpowered. They're quite a fun unit because... oh! It's not all that surprising. Elizabeth completed the Chichenit, so that is slightly surprising because she's only got one city, so... Okay. I wonder if we could... yeah, let's give these people a gold and keep them on. Oh yeah, that will deal with a happiness problem, won't it? Yep. Good. Good, good, good. So, I have not finished the Chichenit, so it's a bit buggy, isn't it? It should really tell me that I couldn't complete it. Okay. Let's do the garden. You stay there. And you. Well, I doubt there's much he needs to do, really. Yeah. I'll just leave him there. No, I'll delete him. We've got too many workers. Another one. Still don't know what Liz is doing with all those units on my western border. Of course, we do have a bit of an issue here because there's no... is that going to be a problem? Apparently not. They... Ooh. I'm slightly surprised we lost them as an ally because we had an enormous amount of rep with them. But... we don't really... oh, they're hostile, so that's why we don't quickly... They've got dyes. We don't need dyes because somebody else is giving it to us. We've already got dyes. We've got lots of surplus resources, so once we meet the other civs, which hopefully will not be too long now, we'll be able to sell those. Nobody likes us here because we've wiped them all out. We have some issue that we've left lots of space between our cities because we've just captured all the capitals. So it seems probable that people will settle cities in between them. But I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Also, we're so dispersed, it means that our religion can't spread very effectively because, like, this city is not within 10 tiles of this city, so it's not getting any religion. We need a great prophet to go up here and sort that out. Well, that's why we've got the Messiah. Should turbocharge our great prophets a bit. Zero belongs for culture, which I don't think we can help them with. And I've got a pike. And I don't want him to do anything. Right, I don't want you to do anything. And you might as well go make a plantation. And you can just fortify there. So, actually, you probably should fortify on the hill, shouldn't you? You can fortify there. Just think, I don't know. There are a bunch of units keep wandering around over here. Doesn't seem very likely they're going to do anything. Let's have a quick look. So everyone's guarded. He thinks I'm a warmongering menace, and I've captured the original capital. He thinks I'm a warmongering menace, and he's captured my original capital. Sorry, I've captured his original capital. And I refuse to move my troops away, which seems a bit much. They believe we're a warmongering, so everyone thinks we're a warmongering menace, apart from Alex. No, Alex slightly thinks we're a warmongering menace, because he's quite keen on war, so he's not too bothered about that. But so everyone's a bit annoyed with us, but hopefully the people on the other continent will not be. I've got this spy. Obviously there's no point in spying anyone on this continent because they'll all be behind us in tech. So I suspect the best thing to do will be to move him to my capital, and then hopefully he can promote himself, and then we'll be able to move him to one of the capitals of the advanced civs, which presumably we're going to meet once we meet them, and because he's promoted, he'll be able to steal the techs faster and with a higher success rate. Right, you build a plantation. Of course, doesn't mean I lose a culture, but I don't really care. This city should become Zoroastrian at some point. You fortify there. And you can go stick another trading post in. Good stuff. Should probably have some more trading posts spam over by Athens. Right, have a trade post there. Okay, I'm really running out of things I want to build here. I'll stick in the national epic. It's probably not going to do any harm. That isn't obvious, by the way, because you have to be a bit careful building the national epic, because if that causes Attila's court to make it, say, third great scientist early, that will push down another city from producing its second great scientist, and it will need to get another 100 points. But in this case, we're not going to need very much more tech after we've got astronomy, which is going to be in 4 turns. So I'm not really bothered about the great scientist production. Not even good time. Let's probably end this episode fairly soon. The last one took a very long time to convert, so I'm trying to make this one shorter. Yeah, you're still fortifying. Okay, do the university here. And I really want a caravel, but if I get a trireme, I'll put a trireme here and I can upgrade it to a caravel. I think the triremes upgrade to caravels. One bastard is in awe of me, which is good. Yeah, it's because we were hurrying off to finish that religion. Right, so we're just Nick's turning on now. Oh, yes. What not very, very interested in that. So at this stage, obviously, we need to get astronomy, and then we can find the other civs of connected sugar, which is good. Okay, let's get some more trading posts up here. Some trading posts. That's a very odd city, isn't it? Yeah, that's... I don't really understand how this city got so large, because it doesn't really have any food resources, but certainly we should get some more trading posts. We'll get to economics eventually. Then the trading posts will be better than these tiles. We could send a workboat round here, but there's not much advantage doing that, just because they need to grow more, which we don't particularly want to do. Although we have again got very high happiness. We'll get another golden age before too long. As we need 500 odd points, we're getting 12 per turn. So it'll take about 40 turns, a bit longer than that maybe. It's not completely impossible the game will be over by then, but yeah, the faith city-states always want your religion. They probably will get Zoroastrianism eventually, and we have reached the Renaissance. We've discovered astronomy, so we can purchase the caravel, but we need a bit more gold, but that's alright because we've got lots of resources back down here. Beg your pardon. So... right. Diplomacy of view... Oh, well, of course that does rely on somebody having the gold, which... Now, that's 320 gold. That will be enough because we need, was it 600? Yeah, 600. So I need another 270 gold. Mind you, I do want to upgrade the other caravel as well. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Because I'd rather hang on to the resources and then sell them. I don't care about Valletta not being my ally. I don't need any more units. I don't need his luxury either. So we'll just hold on to these two for the time being. And we will not buy a caravel. We'll upgrade that trireme. Then hopefully we'll find the other civs and they will pay us full price for our resources. Now, once we find the other civs, we do need to destroy them. And for that purpose I think we are going to need some more units. The frigates are still pretty good. But obviously only for attacking the coastal cities. And so I think we're probably going to want these techs down here. Not in any particular hurry to get chivalry because I don't really want to upgrade my horse archers anyway. But we have got the composite bows we can upgrade. We can upgrade our swords to long swords. And we can upgrade our rams to trebuchets. And we're just going to have a quick look at that. There's the trebuchet has range strength 14 and it gets 200 bonus against cities, so that comes to 42. And the ram has strength 10, but it gets 300 bonus, so that's 40. So I'm not sure whether ranged combat strength can be equated to combat strength in a direct way. Certainly the trebuchet is not much stronger than the ram, and of course it can't capture the city, but it is slightly less prone to being destroyed. But I'm thinking we did lose a ram, which was somewhat careless of us. Yeah, we should probably upgrade these things to crossbows, swords, and trebuchets. I think that would be the best thing to do. But I think frigates would also be helpful. So yeah, I'm going to go to navigation first, because we'll want to attack the coastal cities earlier on, and we have some frigates, we can bombard the cities and then just cruise in, and then by the time we've done that we'll have got these techs and we can upgrade our units. That's more or less the plan. Okay, I think that's probably enough for this episode.